it doesn't have to be that. And that's why I love these conversations, because I want women to see, and men too, them to see a healthy and understand how to get it, and understand that Cardi B and Offset ain't it. Like, it doesn't have to. And listen, I always say on this platform, I don't know those people, but from what I see, that ain't a relationship I want. I'm cool. So,
I don't know for women watching or listening, but cheating for me is like, this is not it. Like, this is not the relationship that I want to be in. Yeah. This is not worthy of me. Like, this cheating is an act of the opposite of love. So for me, that's a boundary issue, right? Of course, that's another whole conversation, but I feel like when you get into relationships, these are the kind of conversations you should be having with people when you get into relationships. What are your boundaries? Yeah. What is going to happen if these boundaries are crossed? Like, for me and Brian, cheating is like, that's it.
That's it.
Both sides. We're both very much like, if this is something that happens, then we're definitely out, and we'll figure it out when the chips fall. So I definitely feel like knowing your boundaries before you get into a relationship, knowing what's not worthy of you, what's beneath you, should be like established.
Absolutely.
Communicating that with the other person.
Mm-hmm. Establish it with yourself, so that when they do cross, it's something you bring up, or that's it, I'm done. And when you do get in these relationships, you do have those conversations, so they know, so they can't say they didn't know.
Yeah.
You did not know. You can't say you didn't know that I said that cheating was a boundary for me. I'm glad you actually brought that up, because on Single You, the podcast, I did have an episode about, is cheating just the cost to marriage? Like, is that just, that's a part of dating?
No,
cheating.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what say you?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Cheating is not the cost of marriage. Cheating is not a part of the ups and downs in a marriage. The ups and downs in a marriage are like finances, are like life, are like you losing your job, are like your parents passing away, are tiffs with friends and different relationships. It's trying to continue to find yourself while you're married and continue to like keep that self-identity alive. Those are the issues that you have in marriage, being with someone else and becoming one. The issues that you shouldn't have in marriage are any forms of abuse, any forms of cheating. Those are not marriage issues. Those are character problems. Those are deep, intensified issues with somebody else and them putting their trauma onto you. Something that I learned recently in therapy was that actually marriages should be the safe place for your trauma. Keyword, safe place. So everybody has trauma. A marriage is a place where you can heal those traumas by having a partner that is open to talking with you about the things that you've been through, that is open with talking with you about triggers and things that harm you. What's unacceptable is when those traumas and triggers become weaponized, and then you therefore are always aiming at your partner. So things like cheating and lying and being abusive or being explosive, these are all forms of like weaponizing your trauma and giving it to somebody else. Like, have a healthy relationship with the things that you've been through and learn to talk about those things with your partner in a healthy way. Like, I went through this, I don't like to be triggered in this way. And then your partner can then say, I completely understand that. And I'm going to work really hard to see your inner child right now, to see who you were, to see who you've been. And I'm going to work hard at not doing those things that are going to put you back in the mindset of your 14-year-old self. That's a healthy relationship with trauma. But all of this cheating and fighting and abusing and putting your hands on one another, all of these should be like, in my eyes, relationship no-nos. Like, the relationship should be dead after that. There is nothing else.
We can take a moment. I always I feel like last week when I had Cameo on, and now you guys are so beautiful. You're dope, Day. Like, where were we when we needed us at 15, right? Like,
no.
Oh,